Hello everyone.
Hi.
Today I have my daughter here who is 15 years old and we are trying to do a summer project. There was someone at the farmer's market who asked me, that her daughter wanted to make soap, and the kid was really small. She was like around 9 or 10 years old. And I said yes, she could with melt and pour, because melt and pour you don't really need to come in touch with lye or any of the really dangerous substances. So melt and pour is pretty easy. The kids are really fine doing that. Well, I don't have a kid who is 9 or 10. This is the smallest I have. So she's 15. So we said let's do the summer project. And I thought maybe any of the parents who are thinking of what they can do during the summer with their kids, I think this will be a good idea to do some soaps with melt and pour. So today we are making watermelon soap, and this is the first time I'm going to make it. I'm not going to be selling this. This is just for us. It's just a fun activity between my daughter and me. So I'll show you all what we do and how we do it. And if you all want to try it with your kids, you all can go ahead and do it. So I'll get you all back when we are ready to show you the making. Okay, so we are back. I am going to be making, we are going to be making the soap in this mold. This mold holds around 500 grams of soap, and the fragrance I'm using is from Crafter's Choice. It's called Fresh Picked Watermelon. So I'm going to be doing it in 3 colors. There's going to be a green at the bottom, a white, and then a red on top with some poppy seeds in it. I'm still deciding what red I will use. So I have 2 here. Both are by Nature Soap. One is called My Red Obsession and one is called Firecracker. So I'm still deciding what I need to use. We'll see that when we get there. So over here I have cut up around 150 grams of shea butter soap base, and this I just got from Hobby Lobby. So any of you all who want to do the project with your kids can drop in at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any of the craft shops, and you can pick up the melt and pour. So this is the shea butter, and I'm going to have my daughter microwave this in 30-second bursts till we have it all melted down. I'll get you all back when this is all melted. So we have this melted. So this is going to be the bottom layer. I have the fragrance measured out over here. You can add a little bit, Paul, not too much, a little bit. Can you get it? And can you get the green color? You can add a little bit in.
How much is a little bit?
Little. Because in this little goes a long way. We'll add it. Yeah, you can put that. How do you like the fragrance?
Oh, it smells nice. I like it.
Do you want it darker, or is this color good for you?
Well, it's a watermelon, so I think it's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Would you like to pour it in?
I don't want to mess it up.
You're just pouring it in. There's nothing to mess up in that. You're just putting it there.
Okay. I don't. Okay. Here. of it?
Yeah,
Oh.
all of it. Spray this with 99% of rubbing alcohol to remove all the bubbles. That's done. We let this set a little bit. In the meantime, we'll melt the second layer. Pearl, can you chop this up for me?
The same way I did before?
Okay. Put it on this one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's too hot, so we'll have to wait for this to form a skin on top so that we can pour in the next layer. For the next layer, I suddenly thought, I need to put a white. So, I mean, the base is white, but I thought I need a little something to it, so I got this mica, which is called Here Comes the Bride from Mad Micas. So I'll be adding that to the white layer, and then I have, for the top layer, I have this transparent base. So this is what I will be using for the top layer on the soap. And my daughter decided that she wanted to use firecracker for the top. So I'll get you all back when this is set a little bit and we can go ahead and do the next layer.
About?
My daughter is just scolding me, so okay. This is formed a nice thick layer. It's like around 100 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface. So I think we can go with doing the next layer. So I'm going to melt this down. This is like 50 grams. So I'll have my daughter melt this down, and then we'll pour it into this.
Sorry. You got hurt.
30 seconds.
Okay.
So this is all melted. Looks pretty good. So Pearl, can you put some white mica? Oh. Yeah, that's good enough. Can you spray this with the rubbing alcohol? You need to spray the layer with rubbing alcohol so that the next layer sticks to it. Just spray. Go on. It should be all wet with rubbing alcohol. Is it all wet?
I think so.
Now in this layer I'm not adding any fragrance because this is too thin a layer to put any fragrance. So we'll add the fragrance what is remaining in the top layer. And be careful when you're pouring this in. Just be mindful of the temperature that it doesn't, break through. You can let this cool a little bit before you can pour it. And just have this poured on the spatula so that it's put on the spatula and carefully, very low, don't put it from top, slowly. There. Put. Pour the whole thing. Spray the rubbing alcohol to burst all the bubbles on it. Now, Paul, can you cut this and put it in the transparent?
Harder than the other one.
Be careful. Don't drop
Sorry.
everything.
Sorry. Where's that?
Careful, it's here.
Oh.
You might need to make it smaller, yeah. So the top layer is like around 300 grams. So that we have 500 grams which will fit in this. I think this is one of the things that kids love to do, cut soap.
Satisfying, okay? We almost died, but it's okay.
The good thing about these cutters are that the kids will not get hurt with them because they are only meant for cutting soap. It's not going to really cause too much of a harm if you accidentally have it on your finger, which my daughter is about to.
It's okay. Okay, it's fine. Nothing is happening.
So let's check the temperature on the second layer. It says 109. So it's still wet. So we'll wait a little till it forms a layer so that we can go ahead with this one. So I'll get you back when we are ready to melt this and pour this onto this one. So this second layer is hardened up. So we are going to go do the third layer. This is 300 grams of clear melt and pour. So I'll have Pearl melt this in the microwave at 30-second bursts. I'll get you all back when that is completely melted. So this is sort of melted. There are a few cubes that are left, which we'll just stir it in and see if it will melt with the heat, because we don't want this too hot when we have to pour it, because we don't want to break the layers. So now we have it all melted, right? It's all melted, right? Do you see anything? There are a few.
I was gonna take it in the light and see, but okay. Or we can just use my flashlight.
It's still there.
Absorb it, yeah.
Think it's all done, Pearl?
It looks all done.
Do you want to add in the color?
Me, yes. Do I need to wipe out the white
No,
stuff?
that's fine. Little more, because it's yeah. So we've put in the firecracker mica, and we're trying to see if we have the color that we like, or if we need to add more. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, looks good.
So this is not a suspension base melt and pour, so maybe you might have to let it cool a little bit before you add the poppy seeds, or they might just sink to the bottom. So if it's a little cooler, it gets a little thick, and it can hold the poppy seeds suspended better that way. This is too hot now, so we'll just wait a little bit, just stir it around. So come on, Paul, this is your
Oh, my job? Okay.
yeah, please hold and then stir.
Do you think I'll drop it?
No, it might tip over if you
Oh.
don't hold on to the. So that's the problem. Okay, do you want to add the fragrance oil in now?
Me, yes.
Just put all of it in there.
All of it?
Mm-hmm. So we've poured in the fragrance oil, and we're just going to mix it well. Try not to incorporate too many bubbles into it, so stir it slowly, and in case there are any bubbles that you see, you can just spray rubbing alcohol. It will burst the bubbles, so not too much of a worry. That's the good thing about melt and pour. You can work with it in the way you like. It's still pretty hot. Would you like to check the temperature, Paul? It says 115, 116, so we'll have to wait a little more before we can add the poppy seeds and pour it in. Because we put it in the fridge, it's going to solidify again, and then you're going to have to melt it all over again.
Okay, but like don't put it in the fridge for too long.
But still, it's not, there will be parts that will cool down. There will be parts that will not be cool.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Like then you pull it out.
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean that doesn't make sense? It's the most satisfying part. You must peel it off. It's the most satisfying thing in the world, and you don't want to do that.
The satisfying part you can do once you poured it, it's cooled down and you've poured it in, and then when it completely cools down, you can peel it off. But you can't put it in the refrigerator because it's not going to cool down equally, and it's parts of it's going to be hard, part of it is going to be cool. So some is going to be hot. It will be weird. You'll have to remelt it, and you might spoil the the soap completely. I think we're kind of at a good temperature. So I've got these poppy seeds. I got this from Walmart. So that's what we're going to use. Put. That's enough. We don't want only seeds in a watermelon.
Well.
And then when you use the soap, it's going to be too scrubby. You're going to scrub off your skin.
It's fine. It's okay. We're the ones who are using it. It's fine.
So we've kind of got a lot of poppy seeds. Pearl just went a little overboard with.
Okay, it looks like a smoothie though. That's a good part, right?
You know, Pearl, smoothies don't have the seeds.
We just had a smoothie. It had a lot of seeds in
That
it.
is not watermelon smoothie.
Okay, and? Okay.
So, yeah.
Watermelon seeds are bigger too. Okay. You can't really argue right now.
Imagine I was thinking I'll make another video with Pearl
No, me. I want.
making watermelon bath bombs. But the way she goes, I am not too sure it's going to work.
Excuse you, I am amazing, okay?
Okay, now spray with rubbing alcohol so that it will stick.
Sure.
And spray liberally so it's completely covered. Go on. Enough. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Can you put the rubbing alcohol back, please? Because you need to pour this now. So again, you pour this very carefully so you don't break into the layer below.
It looks fine, mother. Jesus.
We've got all of this inside. I'm just hoping that the poppy seeds don't sink to the bottom. Well, can you spray the top with rubbing alcohol so that we can burst any bubbles?
I want to make an appearance.
So we've done that. The soap, we've poured everything. Now we'll have to wait for this to completely set so that we can unmold it and cut it. We'll get you back when this is completely set and we are ready to cut. So this is a late night video that we're doing, so most probably this cutting will happen tomorrow morning. So we'll get you back when we are cutting this. So see you all in the cutting. Hello everyone, we're back. This has set, so we are going to unmold and we are going to cut. Paul, do you want to unmold? It won't come out like that. You'll have to keep pulling.
Oh.
You have to see it's releasing from here.
This is a workout.
Perfect. So here we have it. Want to cut it, Paul?
How are we doing it?
You want to do it as this way? You want to do it?
I don't know. What's the problem? Maybe I should do it.
Yeah, Blanco, best known for his hit dance song, it's called the Get Up, you probably heard it, and what he likes to call his trailer cat music. I did speak with Blanco, who explained how he came up with that name when I spent some time with him in Nashville.
How do you like it?
It looks nice. See, they didn't sink, and it looks like actual watermelon.
So this is what it looks like. So we're going to give it one more. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
You're doing my arm is not happy right now.
When he hits the stage, even more so now since a motorcycle accident in 2020 nearly took his life and left him
Here you go. So we have watermelon and we have the little poppy seeds all suspended here. So yeah, it looks beautiful. So, and do you want to say anything about your YouTube channel?
Oh, go check out my YouTube channel. I make songs. It's called Solstice Morning Star, and hopefully it will be in the description so you can click the link and see it.
Alright guys, so that's about for our DIY project or summer project for kids, the watermelon soap. We'll come up with the next one. Maybe a watermelon bath bomb, in which I will take Pearl's help, and we'll make those bath bombs. We'll try to have Pearl paint some watermelon seeds on the bath bomb. Let's see how it goes, how interested and enthusiastic she will be about making those bath bombs. So let's see you in the next one. Bye.